Hey Railbirds, Kevin here. We have Elite Division singles match coming up now. We have Jason Young versus Clay Belvoir. Hey, Jason has the same Froggerite as me. The sign of the devil. Jason's from Klamath Falls, Oregon. Clay's from Linwood, Washington, just north of Seattle. Clay and his partner won the. His partner was, who was his partner? His partner was Mary Beth Johnson. His partner won the Platinum Division Scotch Doubles last night versus Damian Pongpanic and his partner Alfreda Emiot. I'm not sure how to say her last name. It was a lot of fun to watch. Guys, go check it out. It's on our live streaming. It's on our YouTube channel. All right, we have Clay at the table, breaking now. Playing some CSI rules, 8-ball, alternate break, rack your own. It's call, ball, and pocket. Eight on the break is not a win or a loss. It's always open after the break. You must legally pocket a ball after the break to establish groups. And a scratch on the 8 is not an automatic loss. It's a ball in hand as long as the 8's still on the table. All right, play ball. Hey, where'd Clay go? He's leaving. Come back, Clay. Get back here. Someone go get Clay. All right, I see Clay coming back. I think he went to go fetch some chalk. I don't see any chalk at the table or at the table they're sitting at either. All right, here we go. Clay with the break. Oh, nice break. He's made a ball, spread them out nice. All right, we're gonna perform a quick rackectomy. All right, successful rack extraction. All right, I'm thinking solids are looking pretty good here. Let's start with this 7-6 combination, or shoot the 6 and play position for the 7 in the same pocket. I think I might I think I might prefer the combination. But nothing wrong with just shooting a 6 and then playing position on the 7. All right, well, bumping that ball was unnecessary, but it actually, I think this helped. You shoot the 4 up in the corner now, come over for the 3, and then the 1 in the side. You should be able to shoot this 4 in the corner and hold the cue ball for the 3. Kind of a soft draw shot, kill the cue ball. No, doesn't like that. He's going to start with the 1. Have to avoid some traffic. Traffic nicely avoided. Good speed. Pretty good speed. Three to the 4. That's kind of awkward. I mean, he's gonna have to play position for the 4, probably in that left side pocket. I mean, if you come up short, you know the cue ball's gonna be going away from the 8, so you want to try to get as straight on the 4 as possible, but without getting behind that 10. So this is a touchy shot. How's the speed? How is it? Oh, perfect. That's a nice shot there, Clay. All right, nice break and run there by Clay, setting the tone. Draws first blood in this race to 7. I am your host, Kevin Ross. Oh, I am Kevin Ross. I am not Kevin and Sherry Ross. Yeah, let me fix that. I don't know when Sherry's coming back. There, let's try again. Kevin Ross. There we go. That's better. That's me. I'm Kevin. Need the U-238 space modulator. Is that Marvin the Martian from Bugs Bunny? All right, ball on the break. Got a decent spread on the balls. You know, these balls around the rack are a little clustered up.
Table 19, come on over here to the tournament desk. We'll get you a new table. Anna and Tammy.
But there's the 7 can break those out if he chooses solids. And I'm thinking I'm liking solids. All right, nice shot, and he's got a little bit of angle to bump these balls. I mean, you'd like to bump to 14 to give you position on the 4, but you don't want to bump to 14 and block the 2. So precise positioning of the 14 is called for here, and that looks perfect. Nicely done. The 2 still goes in the corner. And this is the Elite Division singles, which is anybody over 626 Fargo rate. Well, anybody over 625, so 626 and above. Uh-oh, I was busy talking and I missed what happened, but I see he's hooked himself on both of his solids. That's disaster. And these stripes are wide open for Clay. And I think he's going to probably just save that 13 for his key ball. I'm going to go after 9. I thought maybe 11 and then 12. Yeah, 11, 12, 15, 9, back over for the 13 and then the 8. But no, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that ball on the rail. He wants to get rid of it right away. Ooh, ball came off the rail a little and still managed to squeak by that 14 or 15. 15, that's the 15. So now he's just trying to figure out what order to shoot these remaining balls because he has multiple options. He could go for the 15 and then the 9 and then back for those other 2, or he could start with the 12 and then the 11 and then go back up for the 15 and 9 or 9 and 15. I think I preferred starting with the 12 and 11, but nothing wrong with this. This works. Yeah, probably going to start with the 11 just because it's an easier shot. I mean, you could work with either one, so just start with the easier shot. Oh, wasn't expecting him to bump into it like that. I don't think he was expecting it either. Probably just shoot this with draw and just draw over to that right side rail for the 8 in the bottom left corner. I wouldn't try to like pound this to the rail and back out. And you can't really hold it for that bottom right corner. So yeah, position for the bottom left corner. Looks like he's shooting us with follow. He's going to go around. Okay, okay. He was just staying on that side of the side pocket. Wasn't expecting him to shoot it that way, but that works out quite nicely. All right, Clay working a little bit harder than necessary to get that run out, but the important thing is he got it. He got there. He made it work. All right, Clay with a break. Last time he broke and ran. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Tanya Caldwell. Darlene Williamson. Come see me at the tournament desk. Tanya Caldwell. Darlene Williamson.
Nice break, good spread. He's made a ball. Unfortunately, he's got that cue ball up on the head rail and no easy shot to start with. Like maybe the 10 in the side. That might be his only his only real shot to start with, unless he wants to like bank to 13 or something like that. But all right, 10 in the side. He's gonna be forced to take stripes whether he wants them or not. Fortunately, stripes look pretty good. You know, that 9 ball does not pass to the bottom left corner, but that 12 over there provides access to the 9 for one of those other pockets.
Okay, players, if you have a score sheet and you haven't started your match because your table is occupied, I have 3 tables for reassignment, and I will give them to the first 3 pairs of players that come up here with a score sheet.
Magic racks. I don't know if you can really roll them up, but AccuRack by Outsville, they're actually I like the AccuRack by Outsville better than the Magic Rack. It's thinner. It's made of more like a cloth type material instead of that plastic. So it sits on the table better. The balls roll over it a lot better. And you can roll it up and stick in a tube. So look at AccuRack by Outsville.com.
Or table reassignment.
They are not a sponsor.
C.
Although I'm starting to think maybe they should be as much as I promote them.
If you're in the room, please
26. Sid, I'm tucked to table 26. Right now, right now, right now.
So while I was over here
Let's go, let's go.
jibber jabbering about AccuRacks, Clay started off with a nice little billiard into the side pocket with the 10. Stripes are all opened up except for that 9. He's got to find a way to get to that 9. So Jocelyn, is that a magic rack you have that you have rolled up in a tube, or some other brand? Yeah, there was also another brand, Tight Rack, which is, I think that's what it was, which is like magic rack except they come in like fluorescent colors. And the template pattern, it's a little bit different, but it's essentially the same as a magic rack, but different manufacturer. Yeah, Village Inn, yeah, that's true with the ones that are made of plastic, like Magic Rack. The AccuRack is made of a cloth-like material, so you can roll it up pretty tight and it lays flat every time. Nice shot there, Clay. Threaded the needle there. Gonna try to drift down for this 9. All right. Yeah, he doesn't really like this, but he'll be okay. You shoot the 9 in the corner, roll forward for the 15 in the upper left corner. Cue ball will be over near that right side pocket. As long as you don't roll the cue ball into the side pocket, he'll be fine. Nicely done. Whatever happened to those $100 Sardo racks? Magic Rack is what happened to them. Who wants to... First of all, you can't carry those Sardo racks around. Like, you can't stick one of those in your pool case. All right, another break and run by Clay. Clay's on fire. All right, Jason with the break. Going for a more controlled break. They spread out pretty nice, but he controlled the cue ball perfectly, but it unfortunately failed to pocket a ball. That's going to bring Clay to the table with a pretty open spread. They're not completely open, a little bit of maneuvering to do. Yeah, the Delta 13 racks, those are really nice racks for just a traditional triangle rack. Those are really nice, machined aluminum, anodized, and get them in different colors. The pink anodized ones, like for the breast cancer awareness, those ones are actually pretty cool looking. But if you've ever been to a tournament where they're using the Delta 13 racks, those things are loud. The racks are loud when you rack balls into them. You got a whole pool room full. And if you have a whole pool room full of them because the tournament's using them, it's pretty loud. That's the only downside to those Delta 13 racks. Nice breakout, nicely done. Now, does that 15 go to the upper corner? It's tight, but I think the 15 goes. Hard to tell from this angle. Hard to tell from this angle, but I think the 15 goes. If so, yeah, I was thinking he might. I guess he didn't have the angle I thought. I thought he had angle to draw straight back for the 9. So yeah, he wants to get an angle on the 12 where he can come down for the 9 to get him on the 11 or 13, whatever that is down there. I think it's the 11. Yeah, it's going to push that 4 over a little, but doesn't really look to me like it's going to push it in front of the 8. I think he'll be okay. Unless he hits it really hard. Well, it shows what I know. Pushed it right in front of the 8. So he's going to have to make alternate plans for the 8. I don't know. When he plays the 11, can he bring it back? Can he draw it back towards him, to the right of that 6 ball? Up table for the 8 in the same pocket as the 9 and 11? I think that's going to be his plan. I think he's going to shoot this with some bottom left. Well, not too much bottom, not too much left, but to just clear that 6 to the right side rail. And then cue ball up table. No, he's just going to go one rail straight up at it. Whoa, that's disaster. Yeah, he's so far in behind that 7, he can't even kick a D8. At least, not the one rail kick across, but leather inserts quiet down the Delta racks. I'm not familiar with those. Do they go inside the rack, like where the balls touch the rack? And if so, doesn't that now, like, remove part of the advantage of the Delta 13, which is their accuracy and non-warping ability? And I don't know. Or do they go somewhere else? Ah, on the outside. Okay, that would make more sense. Yeah, I've not seen those. But it makes sense. I was just gonna say something, like he's shooting kind of a difficult shot to start with, and should he miss it, he's probably gonna leave a pretty good shot for Clay on the eight. So for that reason, I was about to suggest maybe considering something else, but he felt like he could make it. Oh, another chance, reprieve. Yeah, I don't. I highly doubt Clay will be getting a third chance at this eight. Jason should be running these out without much difficulty now because he has an easy shot to start with. Three ball in the corner, 7 in the side, 2 in the side. Is one way, one possibility. Nope, he's not going to be playing the 7 in the side. Probably go to the 2 now. But that's okay. No, he is going to shoot the 7 in the side. He's going to stick with the original plan. Or maybe his original plan, just not my original plan. All right, nicely done. Jason on the scoreboard. Clay having problems with the magic rack? Clay with a break. See if he can get another break and run. He broke and ran his last 2 breaks. All right. Ball in the ball in the pocket. Yeah, I think I like solids. Just where do you start? Start with the 4. Start with the 4. You know, the 2's an easier shot, but I don't really want to disturb those balls too much. Because all the balls actually go in pockets. If you disturb them, they might not go anymore. 4 ball and then 7 ball, 5 ball on that other side. Roll forward, 2 ball. Or roll forward for the 3, and then the 1. Actually, no, the 1 doesn't go, so. So 4, 7, 5, and then the 1 ball. Okay, 4 ball, 7 ball, 5 ball on this right side. Draw back for the 1. From the 1, draw back for the 2, come down for the 3, and then the 6 ball and 8. Oh, he's taking stripes. And he wanted to get on that 11, I think, and has come up short. So going to be forced to shoot to 15. Maybe roll forward and bump these a little bit. All right, I think he has. I think he has that 14. Looks like it. Oh, he's straight in on a 13. Didn't even notice that. Yeah, because from this angle, I thought the 13 blocked the. I thought the 1 blocked the 13. But over here, it looks like it goes. All right, he may or may not have the 11, but he can see the 13 from here. Draw over for the 12, then back up for the 11, then the 8. Nice shot. Billy Thorpe, what is that a live stream right now, or is that something pre-recorded? right, Clay, 3 for 3 for break-and runs. And he stole one away from Jason on one of his breaks. That's pretty good. That's what you like to do. Oh, another dry break for Jason. He spread them out pretty nice. I'm thinking I prefer solids, but I don't think he has a shot on a solid to start with, so he's going to be forced to take stripes whether he wants them or not. And stripes don't look bad either. In fact, stripes kind of control the 8-ball a little bit. Probably have to start with this. Start with a 9, I guess, if you want stripes. Actually, if he wanted solids, he could cut to 7 in the side. So he does have a shot at a solid, and that's what he's going to shoot at, it looks like. Ooh. Stuffed it in. I kind of like saving the 6-ball. Kind of like saving the 6-ball as your key ball to get to the 8, since the 8 goes in this bottom right corner. And that's the way Clay's thinking. He's going to come down table, take care of this 1, 3, 4, 5, then work his way back up to the 2 and the 6. Yeah, if he can brush that 14 out of the way, I like the way he's thinking. I like it. Brush that 14 out of the way. And then when you save your 6-ball for your key ball, you can just shoot a stop shot on the 6 and shoot the 8 right in the side. I like that. I mean, he doesn't really like the angle because he has to cut the 3 a little bit and draw back, and might be drawn back into the 4 by doing that. Now he has a little better line on it now. Yeah, not happy about that. He was trying to hit it and missed it. Still has a tail. I mean, he still has. It's not like it's not like he's dead in the water. Still has opportunity. He just has to reevaluate now, formulate a new game plan. You know, an option he can do, and I think maybe this is what he's doing: shoot the 6, draw over, shoot the 2 on the side, come down for the 5, and then the 5 to the 8. If you just leave the if you just leave the cue ball in that near that not on the right side rail, but just in that quadrant, you can cut the 8 in the upper right corner from the 5 to the 8. So you could shoot the 6, draw over for the 2 on the side, and that lets him come down for the 5. Yeah, I think he had a lot of indecision in his mind when he shot that. It's like he wasn't 100% committed to the plan. There was still some indecisiveness going on in his mind while he was pulling the trigger on that. I'm speculating. You know, I don't know what's going on in his mind. Nobody knows what's going on in his mind except Clay. But that's what it seemed like to me. It's Faceman. Hey, Joe Town. Jason, gonna make quick work of these balls. Probably save that 11. Save the 11 for your key ball, because probably like to shoot the 8 in the side. So, you know, shoot the 9 and these other 2 stripes. Save the 11 for last. And that's what he's gonna do. 9, 14, 15, 11, or 15, 12, 11. Either way, just living the life. Another day in paradise. Is Sherry playing? Yeah, Sherry's playing. Sherry's playing hooky.
What am I doing?
Joe Town asked if you're playing. I said, yeah, you're playing. You're playing hooky.
40 minutes to get soup in a fry bread.
Wow.
They apparently somebody must have come up to half an hour late. People after me started, like, where's my stuff? I need to go to that.
Sorry to go quiet on you there. All right, so Jason inching a little closer there. Steals one away from Clay. Actually, I guess that was a re-steal because that was Jason's break. So Clay was trying to steal one away from Jason, then he stole it back. All right, so far Clay is 3 for 3 for break and run. Let's see if he can keep that going. Oh, wait. Are we on break? No, he just, Jason just went to go get a drink of water. We're not on break. All right, here we go. All right, so Joe Town wants this, instead of a race to 7, he wants it to be best of 13. And yeah, that confused me when I watch some of those matches and they have that number in the middle instead of the race to. So wow, they're playing a race to 13? No, it's best of 13. Race to 7. I think they do that on some of those like Taiwanese, Hong Kong matches where they're 9-ball matches. That I saw. Well, no, it would work for this. Instead of race to 7, we could say best of 13, but it's the same thing. Same. Whoops. Oh, never mind. It was all part of the master plan. Although things are not getting any easier. Thin cut on the 9. Boy. But the best of 13 versus race 7, that's fine if it's an even race. That definitely does not work if it's if they're spotting games like using fair match.
Can I get William Bagley to the tournament desk, please? William Bagley.
Yeah, and there's that problem that people just wouldn't be used to. It did confuse the heck out of people. It confused me. First time I saw it on TV, it's like, wow, they're playing a race to 13. That's a long race. Or a race to 20 or 21 or whatever whatever the number was they put in the middle. It was a big number, bigger than I was expecting. Nice shot there. What happened in 10 ball? Jason Heacock won the handicapped 10 ball, defeating Paul Marquez twice in the finals. Double dip. That was on the live stream. And that was definitely a match where you couldn't put a single number in the middle because it was handicapped by games. So Paul had to win 7 games before Jason Heacock won 3 games. So it was a 7-3 race. And Jason beat him twice in the finals. Was that yesterday or day before? I don't know, all the days blur together for me now.
Can I get William Bagley to the tournament desk, please? William Bagley.
All right, so what's the plan with that 5 ball? Bump it with the 3, I guess. If you can bump it with the 3 or the 6, can you bump it out of there? No, I think that's too far down the rail to do that. It's just in a bad spot. Probably have to play for the bank. Bank it cross side. And you got to get to the right of, you got to have the cue ball to the right of the side pocket to bank it so you don't get the double kiss. All right, from that angle, I didn't think you could brush the 5 to move it and still have the ball go in the pocket. I didn't think that was even possible from that angle. Heck, that 5 might go inside now. It definitely makes the bank on the 5 a lot easier. Nice shot. Wow, he worked hard for this rack. Balls are opened up nice now. All right, nice out, Clay. Man, he really had to work hard for that one. Wow, this talk about 10 ball, I was thinking, hey, the one's supposed to go in the front, not the 2. For a second here, I was like, we racking 10 ball? No, we're not racking 10 ball. Still playing 8 ball. Joetown? No. Well, the 8 ball is no different than any other ball. If it's a straight in shot, you don't have to call it. That's an obvious shot, just like any other ball. You know, if you wouldn't have to call, the 5 ball somewhere, you wouldn't have to call the 8 ball. All right, I'm thinking I like solids. Mainly because of that 8 ball being surrounded by solids. And the 9 ball doesn't pass the 1. So, yeah, solids. Full show. Oh, did he get there? He was trying to go forward for one of those balls, and well, he's got to 1, it looks like, barely. Maybe. Looks like he has the 1. No, Joe, they only had to Calcutta during the CWO. This was not the CWO. This is all Western BCA stuff. Nice shot. I didn't think that 4 went. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not having the Chinook Winds open anymore, which is sad. I was looking forward to playing in it and streaming it. Both. But none of that for me, so nope. Just streaming, no playing. Yeah, Clay, he was in a tough spot there. Just nothing was coming easy there.
John Lewis will be doing the Circle the Winner
That
class
brings
at 3 a.m.
brings Jason to the table.
Learn how to circle the winner.
Rick Jones announcing their Circle the Winner class. All right, chance for Jason to get another game back here. Clay did all the hard work of opening everything up. So now Jason can come in and clean up. Got a little off angle on this. And he'll make it work. Follow 2 rails, high right, around the 2 ball, back out to the middle of the table. And then shoot to 14, roll forward for the 13. And the 13 gets you down for the 8 ball nicely. Or just draw it to the middle of the table. That works equally well. Follow forward. All right, Jason gets one back. Inching a little closer. All right, Clay's gonna take a break, and so is Jason. Jason's gonna take a break, and so is Clay. Hey, players are taking a break. So we'll be back in just a minute. All right, we are back from break. Clay with a break.
Margaret Goodman to the Bad Boys Tournament desk. Margaret Goodman to the Bad Boys Tournament desk.
All right, ball on the break. All right, what do we like? So I'm kind of liking stripes if you can get that 8 out of there. And he's going to start with this 10 right now to try to bump that 8 out of there. And that's nicely done. And that 12 could be a problem. I don't know if it goes by the 1. If it goes by the 1, no problem. See if I can get a closer look at this 12. No, I don't think that 12 goes by the 1. So bumping it now is, that's so dangerous because, from the 11, because, you're pushing balls over in front of the 8. He overspun it. I think he was trying to spin down underneath the 12 for the 12 up table and overspun it, ran into the 2. All right, Bank the 9, draw back. That didn't exactly go according to plan. Boy, you gotta shoot the 4 now, I think. Man, he's in a tough spot. I think he just called the 4.
Jack Kiske to the tournament desk for table reassignment. Jack.
Yeah, that was a tough shot, but there was no real easy way to play a safety there. Yeah, here he doesn't want to have that 13 roll forward and interfere with the 8. So hit a little bit harder, let the 13 roll down by the corner pocket, and that gives you access to the 12. To shoot the 12 up table. Let that 13 go down by the corner. Or just rearrange things a bit. And that didn't really work out. Oh. You say, call me crazy, but I actually kind of like saving that 6 for last. And so does Jason. Yeah, except unfortunately he got bad on the 2, which didn't let him get to the 4 the way he needed to. Yeah, when you're playing position for like that 4 on the side, you know, you gotta pay extra close attention to the ball before that when you play position on it. All right, I'll roll it in up in the corner. And you can't tell if it's a scratch in the side or not. I mean, if it's a scratch in the side, then don't roll it in the corner. All right, so just leave the cue ball this side of the side pocket, you know, a little below center. Take the long cut on the 6. Up and down with the cue ball for the 8 in the bottom corner. Okay, he's called the bank on the 4. Oh, is it going to go off the 8? No. That would have been something. All right, what are we gonna do with this? Bank the whatever that one of those. Bank one of those to that upper right corner. The 14 or the 13, whichever one goes. Billiard. Billiard off of the 14, cue ball into the 4, make the 4, leave the cue ball hanging in the jaws of the pocket. That looks pretty good. I was even going to hook him with it too. Oh, that's even better. Nice shot there. Well, if you soft kick at the 6, you know, leave them doubled up on this 12, 13. Good hit. And yeah, leave them doubled up. Leave them this long combination. Yeah, he's called the combination. You know, it's relatively low risk. If you miss it, you're going to leave a bank on the 6 with at least one of the pockets blocked. All right, do or die on this shot. That's got a chance. No, it doesn't. All right. Yeah, not much angle. I think he's going to have to play for, well, he has a little bit of angle. I mean, I don't think I would want to play for short side on this 8 if it's frozen to the rail. I mean, I'd rather take my chances pounding this ball to try to create angle than try to play short side, just because if that 8's frozen on the rail, I don't want to shoot it past the side. I mean, if he was able to generate that much angle just by rolling the ball, he could have pounded that ball and got up above the 8. If the 8's off the rail, I don't mind it nearly as much. But he made a really nice shot there. Nice out. Puts Clay on the hill. Nice break. All right, he's made a ball. Man, they're just not really spread. They didn't spread out. Yeah, he doesn't hit them real hard. That could be a contributing factor to why they're not spreading out real good for him. Oh, that was touchy, but that was a very nice shot. That opened up all of the stripes down here, opened up the 8 ball. It was very nicely done. Oh my. Well, these solids are, man, they're sitting tough. That's 5 and 6. Aye. Hey, Jesse London, how's it going? Well, Jesse, well, my Fargo rate's the same as Jason's, so, and you know how I play, so, make your own conclusions from that.
Claudia Hoyt, Anna T. I don't know how to say that
Clay
name.
pushed that 6 over by the 9 just to make life difficult on Jason. You're going to get in there. Ooh. think he was trying to break that out and just hit it just a little too soft. Yeah, well, Rick Schrader doesn't have any robustness to that Fargo rating. I think he probably only has like a starter rating. All right, nice shot. And if he wants to bank this, he might, I don't know, say bank the 9 now, but maybe he's going to try to break him out. I'm going to say bank the 9 now because it's 12 makes it a bigger target. Oy. There, he's called safe. I think that 9's frozen, so he's going to have to. Oh, that was Clay's shot, not Jason. So he was shooting solids. Okay, that's a good shot. Get his 6 out of there. 9 ball is messed up, and I think it's frozen. So hey, look who's back. Or listen to who's back.
It's me.
It's you.
So,
Hi.
yeah.
Welcome back. We missed you.
Welcome back. Apparently, Shane needed a reminder call and didn't get one, so he's not at league tonight. We have Roger playing for us, playing Pelkey's team.
Because he didn't get a reminder? Is that it?
Thought we didn't need him because he didn't get a reminder. Seriously? Anyway, we got a pool game going on here. So Clay is solids. I take it?
Yes, Clay is solids.
I got to figure a way to get that stuff out of there. Bank a ball down there. A couple of rails so that you can get it.
Yeah, so make the 5, try to get the cue ball up table, try to move a solid down there while ideally getting them hooked too, so you can then get a ball in hand on it.
Yeah.
See here, you're gonna let him probably soft kick at it, or just making his 5 for him doesn't really buy you anything, because if you give him ball in hand, he's gonna move some balls down towards the 8 and get you hooked on the back of a ball where you can't knock the ball away. Know what I mean?
I think so. All right, giving Clay a ball in hand.
Yeah, so yeah, you can
Bank
shoot
the 6 up there.
Yeah, that's one thing. I was just thinking a little bit easier than that. Just shoot the 4 down there and leave him on the back of the 3, or shoot
Like-
the 6 down and wedge him between the 3, 4. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know.
Okay. But basically, get a ball down there and get him hooked where he can't just easily knock it away.
Yeah, that's why I like banking the 6 down there. You can roll up in behind the 3, 4,
Mm-hmm.
making it really difficult to kick. Yeah.
Or
And if you let him see that ball you're putting down there, he's either going to move it or pocket it. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can't let him see it. But if he could, like, for example, if he could shoot the 4 and hook him with the 3, instead of just moving the 4 down there, if he shoots the 4 into the end rail, into the 8, and breaks him apart while leaving him hooked on the back of the 3.
That's a nice shot. He did it with the 7.
Yeah, and he's going to make him kick at least a couple rails at it.
Yep.
Ken being a nice guy and educating our fellow viewers on Fargo
Yeah.
rate. Jesse Linden in the house. Oh, he almost was able to kick that 7 out of there. Oh, and actually by kicking at it like that, he's also actually spread open those solids a little bit better, making it a little bit easier for Clay.
Yeah.
So here, the only thing Clay has to decide is, does he want to shoot the 7 straight at the 8 or shoot the 7 off the rail off the 8? Either one would work, but I think I like off the bottom rail off the 8. So I think that'll put a little bit more separation between the 8 and 9. All right, he's got plenty of separation and he's got a shot.
All
So
kinds of shots.
So that's
Stop. Shoot and stop at the 2. Maybe draw it back a couple inches and shoot the 3 next if you don't like your angle on the 6. Or draw it into there.
yeah, he's got a little bit of an awkward angle here, but yeah, he's got kind of a thin cut. Hope he's left-handed. If he's right-handed, he's gonna have to shoot this with the bridge, and that's gonna be a little dicey. Nice shot. Back in line.
Kelso Woodwick, table 64. Kelso Woodwick, 64. You are on the clock.
Whoa, slow down.
Yeah,
Guess you
yeah,
didn't want to come up short.
Yeah, he didn't come up short. That's for sure.
Got a hold of that one. All
Nice
right.
shot, Clay.
Nicely done. Big bounce off the bottom rail. That's perfect. That's going to be game, set, and match. All right. Nice match there, gentlemen. Clay emerging on top. This was a winner side match, so
Yep.
Jason's still alive. All right. Our next match is, what is that? That's a silver. No, what is that?
That's singles
Singles
platinum.
platinum. Okay, we're going to have
That's-
a platinum.
Mm-hmm.
scheduled for 5 o'clock. I don't know if we actually have players or not, but we'll check on that and we'll get back to you. So we're Kevin and Sherry Ross with Railbirds. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon.